Hi, welcome to Around the Root, 11:20. Good morning,
Dominic.
Dominic and I are clearly joined by Andrew Kilian of Grizzly Broadband. You guys might know him from a lot of HDA
So many things. The inflatable race, the Halloween parade, daily days, various parades as I help the mascot who runs up and down and throws candy. But also you probably heard my voice on the internet. In rural Montana, good internet is hard to come by, and I'm sure you say those. But make sure you
not to mention one of the best ambassadors of the Bitterroot Valley Chamber of Commerce.
Yes,
second only to our beloved mayor, Dominic Ferenkopf.
Congratulations! As many meetings as he probably should.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, this is the event show Around the Root. And we are here to tell you about everything going on. And this week, there is tons going on. As far as the chamber goes, I don't think we have a lot. But let me just check, make sure nothing popped up. Okay, so Dominic, you guys got anything going on over there?
We're going to have our craft show on December 6th. I think there's still some vendor spots available. They're $10 for a table. And so call Heidi at 406-363-2800 if you want to get involved in the craft show as a vendor. And then people that want to come and shoplift at that are welcome to come. I believe it's 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday, December 6th.
Okay.
Did I say shoplift?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yes.
People, they're losing money. They put like $120 into each craft and they sell it for $5. And you tell them to shoplift?
Yeah.
Why is everyone leaving with a big coat? Like you come in with a big coat and you're skinny and you're leaving with a big coat. And
it's like three midgets in a coat and then they leave and they got a weight problem.
Yeah. All right. So I know that you've got some stuff going on because you are joining with Matt. So why don't we bring Matt up here I will.
Yes,
and then
those of us
Matt, before we get going, there is a chat. It says, Matt, did you get a haircut?
Looks like I did, and it's a large red afro. No, just kidding. Of course I did not.
Oh.
Yeah, it was from the chamber, huh?
That was the question in the chat. So we've got that out of the way.
Excellent. Well, guys, thank you so much for having me on. And Andrew, I like the hat that you're wearing as well.
Thank you. Yeah, great minds think alike. And just for our audience members at home, I'd like to introduce Matt Zwicker, who is the executive director for the Hamilton Downtown Association. They bring such fabulous events, such as the Christmas stroll, which is coming up.
And you are also part of that.
I'm dialing back my volunteer things. I mean, I'll probably help with the fire barrels because that's just fun and nobody else wants to do it. And, fire. And plus, I want to make sure that the HDA knows that you don't put it on the pavement, you don't put it on the asphalt, which can catch fire. You put it on the sidewalk, which cannot. So
if we can put the burn barrels on 2x4s so it doesn't scorch the concrete, that's even better.
Ooh, let's see if we can do that. So everyone come on downtown to downtown Hamilton and see the burn barrels with those 2x4s under the burn barrels from 4 to 7 on Saturday. So guys, thank you for having me on. And indeed, as you see behind me, we are partnering with Small Business Saturday to promote shopping and foot traffic to all of our businesses downtown. Support your local economy, get into local stores, buy your Christmas presents the Saturday after Thanksgiving. It's going to be a huge day. Shopping in the morning and in the early afternoon because stores are going to be open at 10 o'clock. So come on downtown, park downtown. We will start closing down the roads, closing down Main Street at 1 o'clock. But businesses are still open. They're booming. Use the city parking lot that's north of the post office to park. Also utilize the side streets, Peekney and State Street to park. And come on downtown as we set up for the Christmas stroll that starts at 4 o'clock and goes until 7:30. This year,
the rumor on the street is the big man in red will be there at 4 p.m.
Yeah.
The big man in red, Mr. Santa himself, is going to be there in the Santa Village on the 100 block, which is between 93 and 2nd Street, towards the 2nd Street light. So you do not want to miss that. We're going to have Santa downtown on a very fancy couch with the red carpet and the lights. The UPS store is also going to partner the same as they did in the past with printing Santa photos. So if you take photos of Santa, you can go over to UPS and print out your photos over there. But yep, at 4 o'clock, a lot of things are starting. Yep.
Tell me again where Santa is supposed to go so I can let him know.
Santa is going to be down on the 100 block, just right next to Glacier Sotheby's, Ember. Yep.
I know where that is.
Is he in a building or is he out in the middle of the street?
Right out in the middle of the street, right in front of a giant 16-foot Christmas tree.
Nice.
And there'll be room for people to sit next to Santa.
Oh, there will be. And if you have multiple kids, it's going to be a nice large couch so you can get the whole family sitting on there for nice Christmas photos.
Perfect. And I know Santa will have candy canes, so that'll be a lot of fun. And I know he's looking forward to being a part of that. And then aren't we lighting the tree that night?
We are lighting a tree. So at 4 o'clock, with Santa being downtown, greeted by the Raval County Rodeo Royalty and their Santa ponies, with free carriage rides starting at Bowder Homes and by Rerouted there on 4th Street by the post office, with Christmas market and vendors on the 200 block, and with a Lego display in the Signal Square next to Glacier Sotheby's, with everything else going on with Pickle Pursuit and the gingerbread decorating event happening at the Masonic Lodge. Yes, at 5:30, that leads up to the tree lighting. We're going to have entertainment on the stage under Bell McCall. They're on Main Street and 3rd, stage entertainment by Grooves Dance Studio and the Bitterroot Valley Chorus, which leads us right into the Christmas tree lighting in front of the post office and Bell McCall right at 6 o'clock.
Now, the rumor is Santa Claus is lighting the tree. Is that correct? Does he need to make his way up to the tree?
That is correct. At 5:30, we'll break down the Santa Village, give Santa a little break, finish up the photos in line with all the kids. Then we'll go down to Bell McCall, listen to the music, and then Santa is going to light the tree at 6 o'clock. They're on the stage.
Is that on a horse or is it in a car?
That's
it, Andrew.
Is he riding up on a horse or a car?
That's a great question, and it's going to be a surprise this year. The Christmas committee is excited to do something special this year. So make sure that you don't miss it there at 5:30, 6 o'clock when Santa comes on down.
Okay, and I'll just let you know, Santa Claus isn't much of a horseman. So other than maybe a stick pony. And then I wanted to let you know that I heard from Santa Claus that he'll stick around after that tree lighting until 7 if people didn't get a chance to visit with him.
Exactly. After the tree is lit and after the Bitterroot Valley Chorus leads us in a communal song there on the stage, then we'll head on back down to the Santa will head on down to the Santa Village again to take photos right up until 7 o'clock.
Okay, perfect.
I heard a rumor though. And maybe this is how Santa's going to be getting up there. I don't know. But I heard there was going to be a live camel. Is that true?
Santa, do you know Santa can ride a live camel?
Is Santa going to be like riding a camel?
Santa can indeed ride a live camel. That is for sure. In fact, the reason why we have a live camel this year is because we are having the living nativity this year starting at 6 after the Christmas tree lighting, and that goes until 7:30 on South 3rd in front of the old firehouse, the closet, the Masonic Lodge. So don't miss out on that because Lindsay Wilkin and her team, they might have the opportunity to have camels here.
Now, I do have a question about that camel. Is it a 1-humper or a 2-humper?
It might be 3 2-humpers. Might be 3 2-humpers.
3 2-humpers.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
I'm going to remind everybody this is a family show and it's early. We've only had 4 cups of coffee. All right.
The 2-humper allows you to sit in the middle and you've got a little more stability as that thing trots downtown.
You know, if we can put you on a camel, I'm going to see if we can put you or Andrew or Don on a camel, but I'll ask Santa if he wants to.
Okay. All right. Well, with that, we should probably move on to our next event, unless you have anything else you need to share, Matt.
Just only two other things. Thank you so much for Schrock Painting for being our main event sponsor this year, as well as Empire Construction being our main stage sponsor. Do not forget that the Christmas Pickle, the Pickle Pursuit starts on December 29th on this Saturday. And what that is, it's a German tradition where we will hang this pickle, participating businesses downtown and around Hamilton will hang this pickle somewhere around the store. If you find it, go up to the register and get one of these, have them stamp the name of the business, so you can't see that. But anyways, grab the piece of paper for the Pickle Pursuit, and that is going to enter you into a drawing to win Lost Trail ski passes that have been donated by the City Center Motel. Thank you so much to the team over there, as well as Schrock Painting. That starts on November 29th, this Saturday, and it lasts until December 15th, which is a Monday. More information online at our website. Visit hamiltonmt.org/Christmas in Hamilton. And as well as Whitney White will have a painting. A lot of people will be downtown Christmas market vendors. It's going to be very special on the 200 block. And we look forward to seeing all of you guys this weekend from 4 to 7 downtown Hamilton.
Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you, Matthew.
Thank you, Matthew.
All right, let's bring Courtney up with the Daily Mansion to talk about the Festival of Trees. And this is something that we are very excited about at the Chamber. We will be over there all day today, after this, decorating our tree, hoping it gets done prior to the judging. So, Courtney, tell us about all the amazing stuff going on this weekend at the Mansion.
All right. Well, thank you. First, thank you for inviting me to be back on this show so I can talk specifically about Festival of Trees. A little quick thank you for featuring us to talk about Holly Jolly. That was a great event, 2-day event with the local vendors. And
you know what else is great?
Oh, stop it.
I know you're going to tell us.
Anyway, the Festival of Trees was an event that was started out and founded by the Bitterroot Health Foundation. And this year they decided that they wanted to pass the torch over to the Daily Mansion. We gratefully accepted. And we're super, super excited to have people come through the mansion. There are 5 events over 3 days, so plenty of chances to come see the trees that the over 15 nonprofit community partners have put so much effort into. I know that a lot of the trees have been sponsored by local businesses. There's the Chamber who has a tree in the event. There's Bitterroot Humane Association who has their wreaths, Ravalli Council on Aging, the 4-H, Ravalli 4-H, and many more. So I'm going to tell you about the timeline and all of the details. Saturday morning, starting at 10, the mansion is open for tree viewing. At noon, Santa Claus arrives for kids to come and tell him their Christmas wishes. There will be cookies and crafts up on the 3rd floor. And the Bitter Acapella Society will be performing starting at noon, followed by Peggy Buchheit and her students performing from 2 to 3. And then at 3, the Bitterroot Valley Chorus will be doing a short performance. All of the daytime activities are free. Then, after you go to the Christmas stroll, come back over to the mansion from 7 to 9. Emily Athman is our accompanist for the evening. We are hosting karaoke in the trees. There will be an ugly sweater contest, an opportunity to sing Christmas carols with a live accompanist, and hobnob in the mansion surrounded by the beautiful trees created by our wonderful nonprofits in the valley. The admission for that is just $5. Sunday, pretty much the same timeline for the daytime events, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. At 12, Mrs. Claus will be doing story time, and there will be, again, crafts and cookie decorating. The Bitterroot School of Music will be performing from 10 to 4 that day, with various students performing on the piano. I heard there's going to be a cello, and it's just a really great opportunity to support local music, especially the kids. And then after that, from 6 to 8, we are hosting Toasting in the Trees. That is a $20 entry fee, but that $20 gets you a charcuterie, light appetizers. There will be a cash beer and wine bar. Rose Dunphy will be performing Christmas carols on an electric guitar. So we're encouraging people to dress up in their Christmas finest and come celebrate the holidays at the Daily Mansion. And then finally, on Monday, December 1st, from 6 to 9, that is our buyer's auction and cocktail soiree. That is the final day that you can bid on the trees that go into the silent auction. And then there will also be a live auction of a select number of the decorated trees. And a reminder, this event doesn't only support the Daily Mansion. It actually supports all of the participating nonprofits. And every single one of the events that we're hosting throughout these 3 days is an opportunity to come and see the trees that these groups have put so much effort into, and also bid on those trees to support them.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Say that 3 times fast.
Bid on the chamber tree.
I have to say, Darren and I went and checked it out last year, and I think it was at the Bedford building. Is that correct? And they're beautiful. They're amazing. Like, they really do put a lot of work into these.
Yeah.
It was inspiring, because they do their own specific take on it as something that you just wouldn't ordinarily see. So, I mean, the spectacle is absolutely there.
Yeah, every single one of the trees is very unique. I am not envious of the judges who have to decide which ones go into the live auction and which ones go into the silent auction. But there is a little perk, something new this year. I'm working with another person to get the silent auction trees available for online bidding, and the online bidding will open on Saturday and will go through Monday. So if you can't make it to the live auction, or you're out of town or doing something else, but you still want to support your favorite nonprofit, you can bid on those silent auction trees online.
Okay, give us your phone number.
You can call the Daily Mansion at 406-363-6004, or you can, all right, so sorry, I'm just noticing the scrolling thing. It says November 28th. It's November 29th.
Wow.
We're not doing anything on Friday except for setting up and preparing for the rest of the weekend. You can also...
person will be fired.
That's me. I'll get fired.
Yeah.
You can also find information by visiting the Daily Mansion social media Facebook page. You can go to our website. There has been some small confusion because there are so many activities under the umbrella of Festival of Trees. If you go to our website, you'll see a bunch of events listed under the 3 days of the weekend. Festival of Trees is just the blanket explanation, and I created a different event page for every single event. So if you want to know about the community Christmas, go to the community Christmas at Festival of Trees, karaoke, etc. They all have their own event page. And for the events that you can purchase tickets to, like the karaoke, the toasting, and the buyer's auction, there are links in each of those event pages. There's still tickets available for all three, and I hope to see many people here.
I do have one question. Is Santa going to be showing up at the mansion at any point, or is he just over there at the stroll?
So Santa will be making an appearance at noon on Saturday before he goes over to the Downtown Association.
Okay. Good to know. I'm trying to get all the Santa sightings in my brain, so all the moms with kids or parents with kids can find Santa. Yeah. All right. Well, with that being said, we did hear a little bit about the Great Gingerbread Journey. So we do have Anita Watkins here. So Courtney, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to bring Anita Watkins up now to talk about the Great Gingerbread Journey. Anita, welcome.
Hi guys, how are you?
Hi, Anita, good morning.
Thanks for having me. I'm really excited to be here. This is a really fun thing that you guys have started. I'm really happy to get more information about everything that's going on in our community.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun too.
So let me tell you about the Children's Museum's probably favorite event that we do. This is our third year doing the Great Bitterroot Gingerbread Journey. It started out, we had gingerbread houses on display in area businesses all up and down the valley. that got to be a little bit challenging for everybody who wanted to go and see all of the cool creations, to visit everything. So we decided to work with the Hamilton Masonic Lodge and put them all under one roof. And then throughout December, we do different events throughout the community. So if you're in Stevie, you have an opportunity to do some fun things down there. And, so it works a little bit better. So what we have going on this weekend, first of all, we have our amazing, talented gingerbread, I won't call them bakers, but creators, that we have collaborated with to bring some amazing favorite movie themed gingerbread creations. So everything from Gremlins, Andrew.
It is a movie.
Yeah, that was one that you had mentioned that you might do, but that's not what you're doing. But we do have Gremlins. Then we have everything
Andrew,
from Elf and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer to like Gremlins and Die Hard. So we have a whole gamut of different favorite holiday movies being represented. I'm really excited to show the public.
Do you have a Texas Chainsaw Massacre one?
Is that your favorite holiday movie? I'm not sure I follow, but
Everything a Christmas movie, but that one.
Oh, Christmas movies. Okay.
Yes, favorite Christmas holiday movie. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's see. So those houses go on display Friday. They're going to be at the Hamilton Masonic Lodge. It's free to go and take a look at those starting at 10 in the morning Friday. And those will be on display until 6 p.m. that evening afternoon. And then again on Saturday from 10 to, we have until 8, but I think we're going to have to stop the bidding and the votes a little bit before the tree lighting because we want to announce those winners. So, but we'll still be there if you want to come and take a look after the tree lighting. So come and take a look at those for free. You do have the opportunity to buy $2 votes, and we encourage you to vote on as many different creations as you would like, as often as you would like. Those $2 donations go to support us as we continue to build out a children's museum for our valley. So the more times you vote, it helps the talented bakers to win fabulous prizes. It also will help you to up your chances of winning our raffle for $500 of Chamber of Commerce cash. Oh. So that Chamber of Commerce cash, there's a program through the Chamber that different Chamber members you get, basically it's like a debit card that you can go and spend at a Chamber of Commerce business. So all of the proceeds that support the Children's Museum are also going to hopefully support our own Valley businesses here. So that's a really fun thing, and the Chamber has worked on that with us in the past, and we're excited to help to promote them that way as well. So
that's wonderful. Now, is there a phone number if they want to call you?
Well, the only phone number for the Children's Museum is my own, which is 435-668-2217. Since we still don't have our own brick and mortar, we're just kind of running this sort of on a shoestring. The best place for more information is to go to our website, which is bitterrootdiscovery.org. In addition to the free things that you can do at the lodge, we also are doing it's really fun. We call it the Mrs. Claus's North Pole Kitchen. It's just a family opportunity to come with your family and meet with Mrs. Claus and decorate a gingerbread house that we provide all of the gingerbread, the icing, the candies, and you can leave the stickiness to us to clean up. You just come with your family, enjoy the time in the North Pole Kitchen with Mrs. Claus. We have lots of different fun STEM activities, games, and of course the decorating. And that is for $25 for a family of 4. And then you all work on the same kit, or if you'd like more kits, you can also purchase other kits as well. And again, that's for the $25 is a donation to support the Children's Museum. Also this weekend, we're doing family portraits. So if you want a nice family portrait, maybe not with the big man in red, just a nice family portrait, we have some very talented professional photographers that have donated some time to snap your family's pictures just in time for those Christmas cards or to just refresh what you have on your wall. And we do that for, again, $25, again, a donation to the Children's Museum to support us as we grow. You get several different poses, and then they'll be professionally edited, and a digital copy of those will be emailed right to you in time for you to print those out and get those mailed to your loved ones for Christmas cards. So that's what we have going on this weekend.
That's wonderful. You have a lot of things, and I just remember as you're talking about family photos and they're being edited, I've always been edited out of my family photos, so kind of a hazard of being me.
So I want to also mention we want to have this be as accessible to everybody as possible. Again, as a fundraiser, there is a monetary component to that, but we do have a lot of families that would love to be able to participate. If you are somebody that is able to support another family having an opportunity to join us, or maybe you're just not around for this weekend, but you still want to support us, consider donating to our Pay It Forward program. That, for any amount, you can donate to the Pay It Forward program, and that will allow us to then include other families. We work very closely with our partners at SAFE, at the Ravalli County Head Start program, and area churches. So if there's a family that they have that would like to participate with us, we can offer them admission to these paid events at no charge. We want to make sure that this is inclusive for everybody. So if there are people in the community,
how do we pay it forward? Where do we go to submit?
The same place. It's on our website at bitterrootdiscovery.org. You just go to the Pay It Forward button, click that, and then you can enter as much as you would like from $5 up. So, and every dollar counts. We don't use that as part of our capital to build the Children's Museum. This is just to support getting more people involved with our activities and programming. So if you'd like to consider doing that, I would like to give a big shout out to both Carrie Hansen at Pure West Realty and to to Trail West Bank. Those are our sponsors for this year's gingerbread journey, and they've been just fabulous. A lot of what they have sponsored does go into that Pay It Forward program, again, just to make sure that it's accessible to everybody. And if you are a family that wants to be considered for that Pay It Forward program, again, on our website, there is a button that people can click on to add their name to that list of families who might be eligible for that Pay It Forward. Awesome. So, and then other than that, we just use this gingerbread journey as a kickoff to all of the fun events that we have going on between Thanksgiving and New Year's. We have, like I mentioned, some things in Stevensville, some music and movement classes that we're doing with the Five Valleys music class. And then we've got some in Darby. We're doing things with their parade that is on December 6th. So you can look on the website for more information on those. And then look forward to some more information for our New Year's Eve party on December 31st. So we wanted to do something for the families that might be a little bit more family friendly, kind of get them away from those alcoholic parties that kind of get kind of crazy for the little ones, do something a little bit more fun and earlier in the day so that they're not having to stay up until midnight to bring in the new year. So look for some more information on that coming soon as well.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm not seeing the Pay It Forward button. Where is that on your website?
The Pay It Forward.
There it is. I found it. Okay. Yep. So what I did was I went to a tab called Upcoming Holiday Events.
Yep.
And then scroll to the bottom, and it says Pay It Forward.
Yep.
And oh, look, and it starts at $5. So how do you change that?
You can change that to whatever amount you would like.
It looks like I would just do a quantity.
Yes.
Okay, so you do a quantity. Oh, there it goes. Okay, this actually works. This is good.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Anita, for joining us. And speaking of sweets, we have another sweet.
Another sweet.
What's going on?
Yeah, you can't put it any better than that.
Well, I'm afraid mine is a little short and sweet. I could probably be off in like 3 minutes. We
Well, that's
are
good
going
because
to
that's
go.
all the time you have.
Hi, Dominic.
Hi,
I can
Patty.
remember us being on the radio. It was so much fun.
Oh, back in the day.
Back in the day, it was so much fun, and you're not in costume, which is kind of nice.
That's
right.
Yeah,
it breaks my heart. I was waiting for the turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because the turkey costume. Yeah, the turkey costume is actually in my pickup because after the show, I'm heading over to the Daily Elementary School to read to the kids as a turkey, and I don't know why I didn't put it on for the show. I'm sorry.
I don't either.
I'll do it next year.
You used to be on the radio, and I would say, Dominic, nobody can see you. But
Right,
now
and
they
then
can
I
see
forgot
you.
that everyone could see me here.
I
So.
know. So my little message is short and sweet. We're with Seroptimus. We have the Seas trailer. It's parked at Carl Tyler. And for anybody that knows Seas, it's probably the best chocolate you can eat. But we are open from 11 to 5 during the week, 11 to 4 on Saturdays. And all the money we make from the Seas trailer goes to 7 different nonprofits here in the Valley. We give to SAFE, obviously. Bitterroot Literacy. Debbie's Little Miracles is a new nonprofit for us this year. Genesis House, Child Care Resources, Senior Women's Project, and Bitterroot Valley Food Banks. So come in and buy a bunch of candy. We have some new stuff this year. I meant to bring props and I forgot because I worked at the trailer yesterday. But we have a box shaped as a tree. And then for the kids, we have a candy cane box. We have all of our regular nuts and chews, soft centers, assorted, milk chocolate, dark chocolate, our lollipops, peanut brittle.
Do you have anything for
diabetic? Oh, we have this year. We have one that's fun. It's Victorian toffee. And I had a lady come in a few years ago and she said, this toffee, because it's thick toffee and then it has it's just one solid slab of toffee with chocolate and nuts on top. And she said it came with a hammer.
Wow.
And so this year it comes in a tin with the hammer.
Wow.
Okay.
So that's the fact. We haven't seen it. It comes in tomorrow. So we have some really unique chocolates. So just come in and buy to your heart's desire.
Okay. Awesome. And when you say Carl Tyler, that's the oil change.
Carl Tyler. I'm sorry. They are nice enough to let us park there and use their parking lot and their power. So if you need an oil change, go to Carl Tyler.
And that's on First and Pine.
Yes.
No, I'm sorry. I was told 10 to 5. It's 11 to 5.
11 to 5 and 11 to 4 on Saturdays.
Okay. All right. Sorry. I was told 10 to 5, so that's why I had that time.
That's okay. That's okay. So I don't have a great big long spiel about how many hours and how many days and when Santa's we don't have a Santa. We only have the ladies working in the trailer, but they're awfully nice.
Yes.
Yeah. My mom loves Seas candy every year. That's just all she wants for Christmas. So I always got her one. So
it's fabulous. It's kind of a family tradition. I know in my house, my mom and dad started it when we were little, that we got a 2-pound and we opened it on Christmas Eve. You didn't have it before then. It was gone probably Christmas Day. But there's so many traditions that we hear from people that come in the trailer. It's really fun.
Awesome.
I am an uncle and a stepdad, and I get easily overwhelmed not knowing what to get people for Christmas. And this is a no-brainer.
This is a no-brainer.
Yeah, you just
and
get
it's fabulous.
And you're set.
Yeah, it's fabulous. We stocked the trailer on Sunday, and we found out we have some Santas that are like 9 inches tall, and the feet of the Santas are solid chocolate. The rest is hollow, but we had a couple broken ones. And so the committee sort of chowed down on those Santas and ate them all.
I don't blame them.
I know, it's fabulous. It's fabulous. So
Is
that's
there a
that's
phone number that people call for more information?
we really don't. In
Okay.
fact, we don't even really have a website that you can go to. It's just there's a sign on the trailer, obviously, but we're open
Right.
11 to 5 and 11 to 4.
Okay, perfect.
Awesome.
No
Thank you.
special events except candy, candy, candy.
Candy is a
Okay.
special event all in and of
Yes.
itself.
Come in, enjoy. Thank you.
You're
Awesome.
welcome. Thanks for being on the show.
Thanks,
for joining.
Dominic. And thank you for having us. I think this is a fabulous idea.
Okay.
All right. So, real quick, we have 2 Santa sightings. I'm kind of counting on these. This I've decided this. I'm going to be seeing where Santa's every week. 2 Santa sightings: the Daily Mansion and downtown.
The tree
For this.
lighting.
Okay. So next week we'll see where Santa is coming next week. So, with that being said, Dominic, do you have a poem prepared for today?
As a matter of fact, I do. And we've been talking so much about Christmas that we've forgotten, just like I forgot my turkey costume, to have a Thanksgiving poem. So this poem I wrote is called Her Apron. I awoke early, 'twas an hour before dawn. I stepped in the kitchen and slipped her apron on. It always hangs on the back of the pantry door. I wear it on special days, not for routine chore. A week ago I wore it to make the fresh dough I'd use for dinner rolls and bread stuffing, you know. That same day I baked a fresh batch of pumpkin pies, also apple, and her favorite, mincemeat surprise. Monday night I wore it too for orange date nut bread. We'd have it Friday morning with a cream cheese spread. Making her secret eggnog, I wore it last night and thawed the turkey in the sink. The fit was tight. This morning I took the stuffing and filled that bird, then followed her Jell-O recipe word for word. I started the potatoes, both the mashed and sweet, with the marshmallows on top, always such a treat. With the relish tray done, I was ready for guests. She referred to them as her necessary pests. Pouring cider, I glanced at her cranberry dish. I raised my glass to her and made a secret wish. Though she won't be here for dinner, this you can see when I wear her apron. My mom's right here with me. So
awesome.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
I do wanted to mention though that this weekend not only will I be at all of these events, but I'm gonna also stop by the Holiday Sip and Shop on the 29th. They were supposed to join us today, but couldn't make it. So I did want to say you can find me and the Grinch there from 2 to 4 p.m. at the fairgrounds on the 20th.
Steve is going with you? Or a different Grinch?
A different Grinch, yes.
Oh, okay.
Grinch. The actual Grinch usually comes
Okay.
there.
Yeah, not that fake Grinch.
No, not
I do want to say, so last year, so Gina puts on a spectacular show, and she had this guy that had a gift that was a candy bowl with a lid and then a back behind it, and it looks like it's wrapped up like you're getting a commode, but it's not. And it was like, I think it was like $15-20. It was great. I bought one for my sister. She was not thrilled. I was thrilled to give it to her. And they have all sorts of awesome gifts like that for whoever wants to go. It's hilarious. It's not funny.
Okay, so looks like the Sip and Shop is Friday, November 29th from 9 to 6 at Ravalli County Fairgrounds.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I did it a couple years ago and Sexy Santa showed up.
Sexy Santa?
Sexy Santa.
Wait.
I guarantee that wasn't me.
Yeah.
I was kind of wondering. Wearing an apron. That's what I'm
I have pictures on my phone from a couple of years ago of Sexy Santa at the Holiday Sip and Shop.
That you might have to post those.
I will.
You know.
Yeah.
Last year the Santa was really good. It was Santa and Mrs. Claus. It was like the best Santa I'd ever seen. Like he was wearing like leather boots and leather gloves. They looked really ornate. I mean, it was impressive.
That's cool.
Awesome. Well, with that being said, we're over time like always, but I think this is the longest one. We probably should get off before Instagram kicks us off.
Okay, well, happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yes.
Happy Thanksgiving, Dominic.
And thank you so much for joining us today. We'll see you next Tuesday at 9 a.m.